Good evening. This is Simone with Simone Homer Ministries, or In His Presence Christian Ministries. I have a word from the Lord. The other day I was laying in bed as I usually do when I wake up. I don't get right up. I lay there and listen. And I talk and I worship and I praise God. And I heard him say 2 Samuel. So I just kept looking, kept listening. And when I got up, I come in and I put my finger where I thought 2 Samuel was. And when I opened it up, it was at chapter 7. So I started reading it, and he's talking about the Davidic covenant. And before he said before he told me 2 Samuel, he gave me, he said rebuild. Hold on. He said remodel. I'm looking for my notes. He said remodel. And he said wherever you go. First he said the prophet Samuel. And then he said remodel. Then he said wherever you go. And then he said 2 Samuel again. So like I said, when I stuck my finger in where I thought 2 Samuel should be, when I opened it up, I was at chapter 7. And it's the Davidic covenant. I've been having trouble getting this on. I'm in the process of moving right now. And I called my cable company yesterday because it's after midnight another day. And I told them, I said, turn it off tomorrow. They just turned it off at 1:30 a.m. Anyway. Chapter 7, verse 10 says, Moreover, I will appoint a place for my people Israel, and will plant them, that they may dwell in a place of their own, and move no more. And he said, he said, neither shall the children of wickedness afflict them any more as before time. And then I kept reading, I read on over to chapter 8. It caught my eye while I was reading. I was in a different Bible, so I could see 7 and 8 right there. And it said, chapter 8, verse 14 says, And the Lord preserved David wherever he went. And I back up to chapter 6, it said the same thing. This is the last part of the verse because it talks about what David did before that. And it said, the Lord preserved David wherever he went. Remember I said, he said, wherever you go. So God is getting you ready to move. He wants you to move. Ooh. 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 And this is going to be your last move here on earth. And he's moving you to a place of your own. He said a place of your own where you shall not have to move no more. And that's what I've been telling God. God, I'm tired of moving. I don't want to move no more. I want this to be my last move. My God, my God, my God. I'm tired of moving. I've moved so much in my life, in the last 20 years at least. I've moved so much. I'm just tired of moving. The last 25 years, 22 years. I'm just tired of moving. And I was telling God, I'm just tired of moving, God. I don't want to move no more. And then, like I said, laying there in the bed, he told me, remodel. And I'm like, God, I'm good with remodeling the house. Just let me be able to move into it and remodel it while I'm in it. But he said to remodel. And he said to, I don't even have my words here with me. I've got them, but I have to find them. So that's why I'm looking down. And he said, remodel and wherever you go. Wherever you go. He's going to be with you. You know, and me, I talked to him. I said, God, I know you're going to be with me wherever I go. And, you know, I thank you that you're with me wherever I go. So just know it's time to move. Ooh! It's time to move. And God's going to be there with you. As a matter of fact, he's going to be there before you. He's going to go with you. And he's going to be there with you. He's not going to send you somewhere and leave you by yourself. It might seem like it sometimes. Because I know that sometimes he sent me places where it seemed like he just sent me there and dropped me off and walked away from me. But I knew he was there all the time. But I felt like he had dropped me off and left me. But it's time to move. Get ready. Get your things together. It's time to move. Huh? My God, my God, my God. And like I said, right now I'm packing. I'm leaving in a few hours. And I've got an 8-hour drive. And I've got it. The movers are coming. They were supposed to be here another day. And they called me yesterday and said, we'll be there tomorrow. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not ready for this. I just come off a 3-day fast. I don't have the strength for it. But I got to get it done. And I've got so much left to pack. But I'm going to get it done. We're gonna have it done by tomorrow evening. Just get ready. You just be ready. You start getting ready now. See, God told me in October to start packing. And I did. I started packing in October. I just didn't pack up everything. Because I don't like clutter. So I didn't want no boxes all over the house and me having to walk around these boxes and totes and things. I don't like clutter. It just makes me claustrophobic, I guess. But anyway, get ready. Be blessed. Have a wonderful night or morning, wherever your time zone is. Okay? Thank you. Good night.